What is up everyone, Barricade here, and I'm bringing you guys my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 2. Well, before I even get into this, I just want to say real fast that yeah, this episode did feel kind of boring and simple. Again, nothing too crazy going on, just an overall simple episode that's setting up the story. Like, that's just one thing I keep hearing people saying, oh, Dragon Ball Super is so boring, and they're like hating on it already. It's like, dude, like, calm down. It's barely the first few episodes. That's exactly what Dragon Ball Z did. It took a few episodes before it even got into the action. And, you know, I kind of just believe that that's what's going to happen with Super. It's just going to take a little while to get into action. But once it actually does, it's going to be amazing. So, yeah, so just keep calm with the whole it's boring thing. But anyways, the episode starts, you know, obviously with, it shows King Kai driving. Obviously driving on his planet. I have no idea why he likes doing that, but he does. And Goku, you know, uses his instant transmission to get there. And actually, one thing I want to say that I thought was kind of like, dang it, I was like, that was like a missed opportunity, in my personal opinion, is that when Goku, you know, teleports there, King Kai obviously like freaks out and he crashes or whatever. But the one thing that I was really hoping was going to happen was actually when Goku, you know, used instant transmission and appeared in front of him. I thought they were going to do it exactly like the intermission in Dragon Ball Z. If you know what I'm talking about, what I mean is during, you know, the episodes when they would go to, like, skip to the commercials and then come back from the commercials in Dragon Ball Z and the Buu Saga, the intermission showed King Kai driving, and then Goku would teleport right in front of him, and then he would crash right into Goku. Goku wouldn't move an inch, and then he would just stand around and look at King Kai and laugh as King Kai was sitting there in his wrecked car. And I was kind of hoping they would do something like that, similar, that Goku would teleport right in front of him, he'd crash right into Goku, it wouldn't do anything to Goku, and Goku would just be like, oh, King Kai, you know. I kind of was hoping something like that would happen. And then we get to see, you know, a little bit of a part where Goku talks to King Kai, and he, you know, he says, yeah, I'm gonna train. And he's like excited about training there because it has 10 times gravity. Honestly, I don't get that. Like, I don't know if it's something Akira Toriyama like missed, or if it's just something about Goku's character, like he just likes that planet or what. But to me, it doesn't make sense that Goku should be excited for 10 times gravity, seeing as he trained in over 100 times gravity. And, you know, Vegeta's training even higher times gravity. It just kind of doesn't make sense that Goku could be excited about just 10 times gravity. In my personal opinion, I think it's morally just because it's King Kai's planet and he just likes to train there. But overall, in my opinion, the whole him being excited over 10 times doesn't really make sense, in my opinion. And then it goes on to, you know, the whole family trip with Vegeta. We get to see him go on vacation with his family. Simple stuff. And, you know, Bulma, like, tests his strength or whatever while he's standing on top of the plane, which actually, in my opinion, I have no idea how he stays on it. Like, I'm not saying he's not strong or nothing, but the plane is flipping all crazy. Don't you think he would, like, fall off? I don't know if he has, like, sticky feet or something, but I just thought it was kind of funny how he was able to stay on it the whole time while she's spinning and doing all this crazy stuff. I have no idea how he does it. But, you know, it makes sense. You know, obviously none of that stuff would affect him. You know, he could be underwater for a long time. When the trees are in his face, that's like nothing compared to like when he's getting struck by an opponent. So all that stuff she did was like completely pointless. And then as they're on their little vacation, Bulma says that ever since his fight with Majin Buu, he's changed. And I kind of like that because it shows that they're remembering certain facts about him, about the fact that, you know, he did change, you know, along the whole arc of the Buu Saga. You know, we got to see him at his worst again as Majin Vegeta, and then eventually he attested for that and turned back to being good, and he was even proven to be good after they wished for everyone that is pure-hearted to be wished back, and it actually worked for him. So that kind of showed, you know, that he is actually a pure-hearted person again. Yeah, he's kind of a jerk, he gets all angry or whatever, but he's still a good person at heart now. He's not, doesn't have any evil in him. At least in my personal opinion, that's pretty much what it proves, that he's not evil anymore at all. And then later we get to see him at that weird party with those people, and they wanted him to go on stage, and he rages, and he's just like, you know, he just doesn't want any of it. He's just thinking about, he wants to get stronger. He knows that Goku's training, and he's over here wasting his time. So he leaves, you know, he leaves the party, whatever. And then it goes from that to Whis meeting like this random alien on this other planet because they were gonna steal the dinosaur meat from him. And, you know, he has an exchange with this alien, this strong warrior that fought a giant dinosaur and won, and Whis just comes in, he's just gonna take the food anyways because Beerus wants it. So we just get to hear this weird little exchange where they talk kind of weird, like rah, 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 rah. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It's just kind of a weird thing. But I thought it was kind of cool how they showed that Whis can basically like talk like in any language. Like, he just looked at the alien like, oh, okay, and then he just started talking to him in his own language. It was kind of crazy. I have no idea how Whis does that, but I thought it was pretty cool that they showed that he had that ability. Beerus shows up, he fights this warrior, and actually one thing I thought was really interesting about this warrior is we saw that this warrior could actually power up and he can fly and all this stuff. So it kind of leads to the idea that there is other powerful entities in the universe that can do that type of stuff. You know, it's not just exclusive to Namekians, not just exclusive to Saiyans. They all have this ability to channel ki, fly, power up, all that crazy stuff. I just kind of wish they showed, like, I know they wouldn't explain in an episode, but I wish there was some kind of source that stated how powerful he was, like his power level. Like, I was honestly just really curious to see how strong some random, you know, warrior in the universe could be. And I know in GT they showed, like, characters that were, like, quote-unquote stronger than Majin Buu and stuff. But but that was just in GT, so I would like to see if, like, in actual canon, actual Dragon Ball canon, if there's actually other warriors in the universe, unknown warriors that have that type of power level, or if they're just kind of like weak more towards like Namekian power level, or you know what else. But I just kind of wish they would like explain what his power level was. That was just something that I thought was really interesting. Beerus destroys him easily, and this was the part that I was like, whoa, like it just kind of blew my mind, is he just channels like this tiny blast, that's like as small as like a marble or something, drops it into the ground, and it blows up the whole planet. Like, that's just all he has to do to blow up a planet. He really is the god of destruction. Like, he can just completely destroy stuff without any effort. Like, other characters had to power up at least a little bit or channel kind of a big blast. That was nothing to Beerus. That was just like, there you go, boom, just little tiny, you know, no effort at all. And the whole planet's just gone like that. And I just thought it was really crazy that they showed that about, you know, Beerus, that he's that powerful. And then after he blows up the planet, we see that he has like this premonition of the Super Saiyan God, and kind of just explaining why he even had that dream and how he ended up meeting Goku in the end, which I thought was really cool. Then we go back to like Vegeta training, and he just talks about how he wants to be the strongest, he doesn't want to be second anymore, which I really like because it shows that Vegeta didn't lose his drive. He's not going to be that character that's just going to be forgotten like the way Piccolo was, or any other character was that Goku surpassed, and he just kind of like gave up after Goku surpassed him. Vegeta isn't like that. He wants to keep getting stronger, and we get to really see that in, you know, the new movie. I haven't seen the new movie yet, but I know that he does eventually get the strongest God form, get Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, and it's just really cool that we got to see Vegeta never give up. He never became like the second boring character that just supports Goku. He's actually up there on the front lines, and he actually becomes like one of the strongest characters in the universe, which is extremely awesome to me. I really like that about Vegeta. One last thing I just wanted to say is one other thing that I really wish that they would explain how it is after, you know, the planet blows up, we see Beerus and them teleport away. I wish they would explain how fast that was. Like, how fast is that teleportation? Is it like instant transmission, or is it like have like a certain speed feat that we can actually like calculate? Like, I wish they would kind of like explain how fast that teleportation is. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole episode itself. And then at the end of the episode, when they showed, you know, like the trailer for the new episode, one actual thing that I really liked that they showed is they show Goku like lifting this giant thing that looks like bigger than a house or something, like as big as a building, and it's like a freaking gigantic, just like huge metal thing. And I really hope they express how much it weighs, so we can actually get more of an accurate depiction of Goku's lifting strength. People always kind of hate on the whole thing and say, oh, he can only lift 40 tons. But I would like to see them say that he can lift even more. That'd be really cool. But overall, the episode itself was pretty simple. Again, normal, boring, you know, kind of boring, just simple stuff that the episode, you know, just leading up to the main stuff. And I know people are kind of hating on that, but that doesn't mean Dragon Ball Super is going to be a bad anime. Not every episode is going to be like this. We've heard that the basic plot of the new show is that he's going to travel to other universes and fight other gods. You know how amazing that's going to be when it actually comes out, when they actually get to that part of the story? Don't sell Dragon Ball Super short yet. We don't know how amazing the series is yet. We're not going to see the true action or anything for a little while. So when it actually gets to that point, then, you know, give your personal opinion. Say whatever the heck you want. But at least wait till it gets to the actual good parts before you say that it's boring or it's lame or whatever. And that's just my personal opinion, that you should just wait before you give an actual, you know, rating of the series. But anyways, guys, if you guys liked this video, please definitely hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think about Dragon Ball Super so far. Overall, I like the series. I'm excited. I love that I'm getting more Dragon Ball episodes. Like, I'm just so ecstatic for this. I never thought I would see any more after Dragon Ball Z. And I'm just really excited for this overall. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy.